for me, except then I sin. And why you folks might hesitate. You're all gonna die screaming, oh. You're not unreasonable. I mean, no one's gonna eat your eyes. Oh, we impasse here. Maybe we should compromise. You open up the door. We'll all come inside and eat your brain. Because Jonathan Colton can work for almost any situation. Hello everybody and welcome back to Stubbs the Zombie Remastered Part 4. Sorry for posting this a little later than scheduled, but I got some things to deal with. In the last episode, we have eradicated the Quaker State Irregular Militiamen, actually finding some difficulty in the process. Otis Monday is no longer going to rant about penguins and Aztecs and commie governments and whatever, because we done blew his house up. Now we're at a dam, a hydroelectric dam in the future, and our poor buddy Stubbs has to take a wee. So let's get right back into it.
Welcome to the Punch Bowl Dam.
All right.
Our motto is, damn it.
Alright. So, before we start, I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant here. You may have figured out quite easily...
Do you think existence precedes essence? That's crazy talk.
You may have figured out that there hasn't been a sequel to this game in forever. This is kind of a one-and-done deal. So you may be wondering to yourselves, what the hell happened exactly? Why hasn't there been a sequel to Stubbs? I'll tell you why there hasn't been a sequel to Stubbs.
Out here? We don't drink water. It's part of the programming. Yeah, but why? Probably because this is where humans like to congregate. And if they need us, they know where to find us. Convenient.
So, after Wideload made Stubbs, they made...
A zombie!
Oh.
Don't critique my language. Do something about that zombie.
I'm a little busy. Why don't you do something about it? Brainiac?
I can feel it.
Yeah, I hear that.
Chewing.
But why don't you figure
That out, damn it!
it? Time for my break.
Ah, cops. Gotta love cops.
I'll show you what for.
Now, you may have noticed that there are scientists in this level. Now, you think that would be pretty easy prey. After all, we've encountered scientists before, and all they've just done is run up to us and, you know, try and hit us fruitlessly. So you may be thinking, oh, these nerds are going to be easy to take out now. No, you're mistaken. Because the nerds are armed with science! And science! In this case, meaning ray guns. So these guys with the red lasers are your basic... The red ray guns don't do that much damage. They fire about as fast as a revolver from a police officer. They're not exactly the toughest enemies to face, especially considering that 2 hits will stun them to get the notching. But that's not the only brand of ray gun they have, as we'll soon see in a minute. These guys are the worst. Those purple weapons basically are ray gun shotguns that push you back. They do a lot of damage. They will wipe out your entire horde if given the chance. Yep, push you back, guaranteed. They're basically the guys you're going to want to look out for because they can easily screw with your plans.
My mother gave me that arm. No.
Anyways, back to... Ooh, this seems like a good opportunity to, Oh, no, wrong fucking power, goddammit. I'm not used to the... There we go. I'm trying to use my head. Get out of my way. So, anyways, back to what I was saying in the beginning of this episode. You may wonder why there hasn't been a sequel to this game. After all, Destroy All Humans got a sequel. 2 sequels if you haven't consumed enough alcohol to repress those memories. So why hasn't Stubbs? Well, in 2007, Widelo created a party game called Hail to the Chimp, which is basically meant to be wow, that was pretty easy. Which is basically a political satire party game, and kind of like in the vein of Mario Party or something like that. It didn't sell well and didn't get good reviews. So obviously it was kind of the sophomore slump for Widelo. And then they got bought out. They got bought out by Disney.
No!
What did Disney do with Widelo? Well, they basically forced them to make a bunch of family party games for the Wii that were tantamount to mediocre shovelware. And then after a while, after not knowing what to do with them, they shut the entire division down back in 2014.
Punchball's operations are too important.
At the time, they were working on a Stubbs the Zombie 2, but it got canceled.
Bloody hell. Now what does a bloody blue screen mean? Does anyone know? Bugger off, I'm working. Look, if I don't get this bloody antibacterial solution in the bloody treatment basin, some zombie could just walk up here, have a wee, and then we're all done for as soon as tea time rolls around. No! Can't stop the march of progress.
So yeah, that's what happened to Widelo. That's why we're never gonna get a Stubbs the Zombie 2, because Disney Disney'd the company. So if you wonder why I hate the mouse so much, it's not because of what they did to Star Wars, though that's part of it. It's not because of what they keep doing to their animated films with their live-action remakes, though that's part of it. It's not for some of the more politically unsavory things that they've done, though that's part of it. No, the reason why I hate them is because, one, they gave Star Wars to EA, and EA proceeded to EA the Star Wars games, and two, thanks to them, we're never going to get a sequel to this, unless the original development team somehow gets together. So yeah, fuck you, Disney. That's all I gotta say. Rant over. Back to noshing on brains. Okay, that push forward from the gun grenade with his head just like, oh, I think it missed my head. Hold on.
Ow! 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 This is a terrible thing to waste.
Come here. Come here. Stop running away like a scared little sissy.
Inside my brain!
Get back here, you fucking nerd! I'm not finished with you!
My brain!
Also, these levels obviously are increasing in the difficulty a bit.
I will zap you into oblivion! No!
Also, with these levels obviously increasing in difficulty, I may have to break my promise of doing 2 levels in a single stream, depending on how long these levels run for. So, don't be surprised if this ends up getting cut a little bit short. Actually, if I think I know what the next level is, I'm almost certain I do. Yeah. This might just be a one and done deal. Look at all of them. Well, the good news about going through a facility with a bunch of scientists and eating their brains is that, well, at least you're a smart guy. Ah, yes. This sequence. Yep, this is happening.
Warning. Water
You are
contamination
pissing
detected.
into the town's
Isolate
water
and remove
supply using
contaminants
R to
immediately.
P. Unfortunately, the developers decided not to use L to P. Otherwise, that would have been pretty funny in hindsight. But yeah, this is your thing, is to basically just piss into the water supply to relieve Stubbs' bladder. And once you reach 100% contamination, as done by the robot voice, yeah, that'll happen.
Don't eat me! No, no, no!
Hang on, let me check the comment I have here. Hold up for a second. Broadcast settings, view comments. Have you experienced any crashes and/or corrupted saves? I actually have not. To be fair, I haven't. I'm just playing this for the live stream now, but I have not experienced any crashes or corrupted saves playing through this. I know a lot of people have with regards to it, and I hope Aspire gets on it at some point and patches those up, because it is kind of a shame to have that constantly happen with how buggy the source code is. But me personally, I have not had any technical difficulties with this game in the couple hours or so I've been playing it. So, no, I've actually managed to avoid that. Thank you for your question, though. Appreciate it. Alright. Oh, man. Man, maybe all those brains aren't good for you in the first place. By the way, if you get knocked into the water, like, I'm about to right now.
I just want to play God!
Yeah, you basically just get knocked to the lower level, unharmed, other than the little bit of damage that you took. Those guys with the laser shotguns, essentially, are going to be your worst people for progress, because they're going to push you into the water every chance they get, and they're going to take down whatever zombies you make easily with no issues.
I'll show you, hearts!
Thank you. Now time to relieve myself. I swear, only this game, only from the weird minds at Wide Loaf could they be like, let's have a section where you're playing as the zombie and you pee in the water. Why do we have a zombie peeing? It's funny, damn it! Oh. And that sound effect for the laser shotgun guys gets annoying real fucking fast. Ooh. Oh, baby, a triple.
That was my favorite arm!
Oh, I don't want to take arms. I want to eat brains. Yeah, you can tell just how nasty this water is getting. To be fair, I don't think it's any worse than the water you would get in Detroit, so... That was tasteless, I apologize. Actually, no, I don't.
Refute this! My brain! What will we do?
Alright, come here.
Handsome! You have no... Don't eat me! No, 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 no!
There is one scientist line that I really love when you eat their brains.
My brain!
We haven't gotten it yet, but I'll try and keep quiet when I'm eating so that you can hear it, because it's actually really fucking funny. God damn, Stubbs, what did you drink before you died? One man's bladder should not be this continuous empty. There we go. And... So yeah, the cops are... It's the scientists, and you can tell which scientists have the laser shotguns because they all wear orange lab coats. That's an easy way to distinguish who the annoying shotgun scientists are. Because they're bad guys. Never heard that sound effect.
Contamination level at 75%. Total pollution imminent.
There we go.
There's something inside my brain!
Okay, apparently sometimes the zombies turn into Arnold. Who knows? Or Pink Eye. Whichever reference you want to make. Ooh. I know what that sound means. Get away. As far as what happens when enemies or zombies fall into the water, I think they're just kind of lost forever. Which sucks. But, yeah. Yeah, give me your brain. Cop brains. Tastes like abuse of power and pent-up resentment toward the world.
Contamination level critical. Toxin detection system overload.
There we go. Now Stubbs has finally relieved himself. I also love the fact that you can vaguely see that he wears heart print boxers. Oh, this. So you may remember the Barbershop Quartet security guys from level 2. Yeah. Now you actually get to face off against them.
I don't everything is you'll pay for
and these guys are easily the toughest regular enemies you will face in the game. Thankfully, they don't show up often, but they are tough sons of bitches because they've all got ray gun weapons, or just like the sci-fi weapons in general. They take the most hits out of any enemy in order to stun them. And in this section in particular, they've got a little nasty surprise that none of us could have anticipated.
I'll show you hard science! Logical, even I wouldn't do that, and I have no ethics.
Oh my God, even I wouldn't do that, and I have no ethics.
It's chewing my brain!
Actually, how far does my bowling ball head extend? I will test that theory right now. Go for it.
I see a zombie!
Not as far as I would have thought, but
Witness the wrath of science!
if that's wrath, I'd hate to see what passivity looks like. Yep! They've got fucking jetpacks, my boy! Thankfully, one well-placed gut grenade is all it takes to take him out, but still! Kind of bullshit, I'm not gonna lie! Ooh.
One of those gruesome things! Don't eat me! No! Oh. Stop, my mother gave me that arm.
I want to take
My brain!
Alright, let's take out this other barbershop quartet. There we go. We will be the horde over there, provided his jetpack doesn't explode. Which I'm almost certain it has. Yeah. For being a bunch of eccentric weirdos, those guys sure don't fight fair, do they?
Gentleman on Blind Willie or Hairlip Charles.
No!
Or something.
No!
And he played the guitar and sang this curious song.
Wow, the fact that I managed to eat two guys next to each other and they didn't notice is kind of concerning. Wonderful phrasing on my part. Yeah, you see why the laser shotgun guys are annoying. So now in order to pass through the next room, you have to activate these. Actually, I'm going to use my hand. Let's see who I can't possess. You do not see the hand. Okay, so here's an important thing to know about the about when you possess a scientist character, and this is only with regards to any, actually not just scientists, but any character with laser weaponry in general. With certain weapons, they rely on an overheating mechanic, obviously because lasers don't require magazines to change or bullets to feed into it. The downside to this is that on certain weapons, if you basically push it too far, the weapon will actually explode and kill the subject you're possessing if you keep holding the fire button. So yeah, a little bit of a thing you may or may not have known. Just be careful. There we go. that line I love.
Wait a minute. I've seen that in the training film.
But then again, science. Alright, so one thing you're gonna want to do is get the one in the middle first, because once you activate those pylons, you can't really pass through them. Not if you value your health, that is. So there we go. So always make sure to activate the middle one before you activate both of the side ones, because otherwise you're kind of in a, you've kind of screwed yourself in a disingenuous position, or disadvantageous position, I should say. Yep. And if you haven't figured that out, they're going to tell you, but I've already figured this out because I've already played this game quite a bit. So yeah, kind of pointless. Well, pointless for me. Maybe not pointless for you. Ooh! Hold on a second. Hey, you guys like using your heads? So do I. Yeah, I love that. The bowling ball never gets old. Oh, this part of the level.
Attention all DAM personnel. We have worries. The power coil is overloaded. Make sure none of those things step inside the breaker boxes. If they overload the breakers, the entire dam could... Well, try not to think about it.
We can see what we want to do. Or what we need to do. Oh, I never knew those guys had mustaches. It's kind of cool.
Stop panicking. This is nothing. The only way this could turn out bad is if they start walking between the breaker terminals and completing the circuit, and that's just insane. Oh, no.
Yep, you can figure out what we're supposed to do here. It's basically a little more than a objective defense section at this point. You have to make sure the zombies get to the pylons, protect the zombies in the pylons because obviously they can't protect themselves, and just keep doing this for, oh fuck, I don't know how long this takes. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of my least favorite sections in the entire game just because of how freaking tedious it all is. And the fact that you don't really get a lot of opportunities to create more zombies. So you're going to be running out of your powers quite a bit, and you're also going to be running out of minions to help you out quite a bit.
My brain!
Considering how defenseless
It's chewing my brain!
considering that the zombies that you do create that are in those are basically defenseless, and you have more or less two separate levels to have to defend. Yeah, it takes a while to get anywhere. Hence why I say that these streams might just be like one level per episode now. And you have to do this with all four, because if you're missing one, well, oh yeah, and the Barbershop Quartet is back with more jetpacks, and probably the most powerful weapon in the game, what are basically laser rocket launchers.
What?
You wish I was making that up. So yeah, gun grenades are going to be your friend, provided you can actually use, provided you have gun grenades to actually use. Thankfully though, they are too stupid to use them in close range.
You hit my
for
arm!
obvious reasons.
I don't want to die this way!
Yeah.
Stop eating that brain. Whoa!
Oh shit. Yep. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. You can see how these guys hurt. So definitely want to either sneak up on them or perfect the jump attack. The jump nosh. Whatever the hell you want to call it. And rise from the dead, my friend. Because I've got a job for you to do. Thankfully, the zombie AI is, surprisingly enough, smart enough to actually get into the truck bed if you get near him. But that's not saying much when the truck still runs on Halo controls, which means that the truck handles like ass. And I am talking Halo Combat Evolved controls. Obviously.
There's something inside my brain!
Come here.
Don't eat me! No!
Sadly, the zombies are not smart enough to go to the generators by themselves if they happen to be near them. That's the thing about this game. Sometimes you give things, sometimes it takes it from you. It's like everything in life. Alright, here's your stop. Hopefully continue on. And yep, we can get back to destroying the dam proper. Good. But yeah, you're not going to be able to get a lot of progress at a time, because as soon as you start getting any form of progress whatsoever, more enemies are going to show up and obviously impede such progress. This section gets pretty damn repetitive. Although I'm not going to lie, never mind. It wasn't as repetitive as I thought it was. It was just that one big thing. Or that one big section, I should say.
This is Chuck Chumley of the Punch Bowl Action News. A breaking story from the Punch Bowl Dam, where the zombie who's been terrorizing the city is apparently cornered. Our roving reporter Jimmy Nesbitt is on the scene now and reporting live by telephone. Jimmy.
Oh God, help me! I don't want to die!
We appear to be experiencing some interference. I'm sure Jimmy will be back soon with his full report. This just in. Punch Bowl Action News, your source for the news as it happens, has received a report of a 200-foot column of putrescent water approaching the... What the fuck?
Actually, I think that's the only F-bomb that's dropped in this game. Believe it or not, despite the M rating. Now we have ravaged the town, and as you can see, The zombies have risen. They're eating. And here's where we get to more or less the last third of the game, where it becomes really fucking infuriating.
I think it might be best if we all left town for a while until the authorities get things...
Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Monday here. No, don't stand up. It's been a trying day. I want you all to know that I'm as shocked by these strange and terrible events as anyone, especially the flash flood, which has cost me...
That when people are dying...
Anyway, folks, it sure has been rough. I won't deny it. But Punch Bowl will rise above these minor calamities. I invite everyone to calm down. Just take a deep breath and enjoy the rest of your day in Punch Bowl. Everything is going to be fine.
Spoken like a true politician.
Hope you like the taste of pineapple.
Now, as you can see, we've got the final enemy faction in the game to deal with. The goddamn military. So, there are several kinds of military men, but they all suck to fight against. These basic grunts have access to M14 rifles, which is expected of the time period, since it was recently adopted. Next, we will come across snipers. I will point out their weapons, actually, because they're pretty unique. And also guys with bazookas. As you can tell, some of them have soft caps, flat caps, some have helmets. You can't eat the guys with helmets, but these are easily the most annoying guys to fight against because of the fact that they've got full auto weapons that hurt quite a bit, as you would expect from a 308 battle rifle. So, if you're gonna die anywhere, you're gonna die here. Oh, and they also like to chuck out grenades, because fuck you, that's why. Yeah, you're gonna be losing a lot of zombies in this. And at this point, the game really starves you for your powers, because it seems like for every power you use, you're not getting enough brains to replenish them. So this is where the game goes from challenging to kind of infuriating.
Zombie! Brainy! You cannibals! My brain!
Thankfully, you do get a couple civilians here and there to notch on for added powers.
Oh God! Not like this! I don't believe it.
Oh, they got rid of the jukebox music in this game. That sucks.
Let this be a dream!
Wet burger, wet weenie, fountain of love, salty. Oh, all the double entendres in this game. I love it. So yeah, sadly, no music. Because if you went through the diner, it would be playing the cover There Goes Right. Oh! Oh, right here! Right fucking here is why I hate this goddamn level so much. All these godforsaken landmines. Everywhere!
There's a zombie!
If you manage... Obviously, they're a one-hit kill if you step directly on them. But considering how finicky the hit detection is for them, you're going to step on one whether you meant to or not. And you are going to lose all of your zombie horde this way very easily.
Sir, something...
I cannot stress the importance of how useful you have to use every single power in this section. Because if you don't, you're screwed. And honestly, if it's not the level in which I die, then one of the other levels certainly will be. Also, I just don't like these levels for the fact that a lot of the visual style and charm just goes away and you're just left with gray, brown, dirt, and it just kind of loses its luster and becomes generic post-apocalyptic scenario number 5142. So a lot of the visual charm is lost.
Someone grab my leg!
Not that the dam level was exactly the most visually stimulating level in the game, but... Alright, let's see. I can't possess...
Too fast for you, zombie.
Fuck me.
You wanna fight? There's one of those undead beasts.
Of course, I just happened to try and possess the one guy who had a helmet.
Oh God, not like this!
Yep. Hail Mary. Hey, that actually worked. So yeah, as much as I hate the fact that you lose your horde, the good strategy obviously is to fucking
I've never been disarmed. What the?
eat the mines essentially, and
My penis. I mean arm. Opening fire.
oh fuck, what was I gonna say? Basically, use your horde and AD shields to disarm the mines, and then once the path is clear, use that. Ah! I hear sniper. Now I'm actually gonna go into my gun nerd knowledge here for a little bit when we do possess the sniper, because there actually is something I do want to talk about.
Hostile sighted.
Something unique about these snipers,
If you thought that was painful, you're gonna look better
because
dead than
there is
red.
something rather interesting that, as far as I know, this is one of the only games that actually features it. Okay, yeah, and there's also guys with bazookas. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Arm.
Get off me! Get off my head!
Ah, never mind.
A single hand on a man's head.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna want to possess as many soldiers as you
I'm
can.
frightened of the undead and the undead.
Ah, shit, I didn't take out the guy with the bazooka.
Point me toward the nearest bar. Oh no! I never should have taken that job at Monday Industries.
I'm an RL1!
Ah, come on. Alright, I'll sneak up behind you, cause... Never mind, you're just gonna blow yourself up like a dumbass. Well, you made my job easier. I am the sneakiest zombie in
Those
the
reds
world.
are sneaky.
Okay. Good news. Didn't have to waste a gun for me. Bad news, I did. Ah, you've got a beret on.
Oh, right in the
You are my raspberry
You think
beret.
you're not the face? No!
Bought from the second-hand store.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Alright, let's see if I can't, get some of the splits here.
Hit the dead! Oh. Sir, shooting him, sir!
Did I not? That was not nearly as tactically effective as I thought it would be.
You call me proud to kill and to hear the lamentation
There we go.
zombies sneaking up!
Was that guy just quoting, Conan? Hear the lamentation of the women, crush your enemies, see them driven before you, to hear the lamentation of... I think he must have been. Oh, you've got a bazooka. You're gonna be useful.
Someone shoot it!
Oh yeah. There you go. And this.
Firing at will!
Oh shit. What are you doing? Come on. Oh,
You're
fuck.
not as strong as you think.
I'm not in a good position here. So yeah, we have to get zombies to tear down that gate right about there. Also, the fact that the M14 is not nearly as inaccurate as it is in full auto, like it is in real life. Yeah, bullshit.
Target ventilated.
You're reloading.
Never stop fire.
Get over here. Get over here. And no, I shot your brain.
No! Oh, no! Sir, that's a brain-eating zombie commie scum dog! Die, commie scum! Not the face! Not...
So yeah, we're gonna need a couple zombies to tear this gate down. As you can tell, there's probably a running theme in these lower levels. Later levels, trying to build up a horde to get them to slowly take out an objective that you need to pass through. Hence why I'm not a fan of these later levels, because they get really fucking repetitive.
You may kill me, but you can't kill all of us!
Actually, I can. By the way.
What's next? My pancreas? Right. Joke's over. Put that hand down. My brain!
God, these fucking soldiers, man.
There's a zombie. Hey, that's my...
Oh yeah, and you can also drive around in a Jeep. Not that it's really used for much, because it's not really mandatory, but as far as how big and repetitive these levels get, a little bit goes a long way.
Hey, feed! You think it's eating?
Yeah, the fact that these regular guys take at least 5 hits to take out. Oh! Apparently...
Head!
Those... Yes, those are just my dudes.
It's absolutely imperative that you keep them out of the laboratory. This is the heart and soul of Punchbowl. All my stuff is in here.
Our orders are to secure the area using any and all means necessary, including, but not limited to, the wholesale destruction of said area.
Yes, about that. There's one of these things, it's wearing a really ugly tie. You could be quite useful as a specimen. You know, to prevent this sort of thing in the future.
I have my orders, sir. I'm not going to risk the lives of my men so you can play grab-ass with the enemy. You want a sample? You can have whatever's left.
Imbecile.
I love the ugly tie running gag. It's so
Lock and
simple,
load,
but
boys.
it just gets a giggle out of me every time. Like, that's the most memorable thing. It's not the fact that he's a brain-eating zombie. Oh no, he's a brain-eating zombie who wears a really ugly tie. Alright, first things first, I'm gonna give these guys a hand. Thin out their ranks a little bit.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the civilians. I just need to take out as many of these soldiers as I can. Especially the guys up on top and the guys with the bazookas. Find the guys with the bazookas. Sir, what are you doing, sir? Oh, you wish to engage in fisticuffs with me?
Time for your beating! Don't be afraid to shoot it! It's a zombie! I'll give you what for!
There we go. Okay, so there's one soldier left. For now, at least.
Sir, holy shit, sir! Eat this! My brain!
Chew on my fist! That's mighty unusual. Cannibal! Ow! 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 Ow!
Ah, I see you are still up there. Let me get you down. Just got a gut feeling about it. I do not apologize for any of the shitty puns I am making right now, because it's fun to do so. Oh yeah, here's another one of those. Yep. Another one of these defense sections here. Thankfully, this is the end of the level. So... yes, just shove him there. There. Okay.
What the?
So unprofessional.
What?
Who said I was a professional?
Let this be a dream!
Only in making fun of the 1950s can a guy in a business suit, fearing for his life from the undead, complain about a zombie's lack of professionalism. This is why the sense of humor in this game is just so timeless.
What's next? Oh, no, 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 no!
Brain eating.
Yes, brain eating. How uncouth, young chap, old sir. Speaking of...
Over there!
Oh. More soldiers. Where are you guys gonna spawn from? Oh, I see they've also improved the checkpoint system quite a bit from the original. Because sometimes when it would autosave like that, you would get screwed over in a really bad place, but it seems like that's less likely to happen from what I've been okay, that's a bazooka. Never mind. Oh, shit! Okay. Fuck me. Well, that's the first time I died. That far into the Let's Play, first time I died. Kind of hoping for a no death run, but whatever. That was
You're not as get hip to this.
That was a little bit embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie.
My brain! Now I'll show you what my father showed me.
Hit the deck! Gas attack! Not the face!
Oh shit. God damn it.